Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp. And if you can't tell, today we are visiting 79th, and our crew's kind of gotten over here. My man's hanging on, and Wifey looks like she wants to go for the jump off, but I think she's gonna hold up as we kind of wait to see what happens. But oh, what's going on over here? My man's got the death grip on the pole as the crew's trying to pull off, and he's just hanging on for dear life here. So he's going to push it back off, and we might be able to get some assistance from the dock at least. My man might be able to, there we go, toss a line up, and let's let our guy give us a hand on this one. And he'll work on getting these guys pulled back over. And our crew looks pretty solid here now. So we got one line on and one person up. There we go. We'll get that stern line tossed up, and that should be good enough to get these guys pulled on. But man, he was hanging on good there for a minute. I thought we might have somebody who's going to either be left hanging on the pole with no boat or somebody taking a swim, but he did prove me wrong on that one. And I can't quite tell what's going on here. They've kind of pushed off, but man, they're going to get this thing sideways. This is going to be a tight squeeze. The wind and current's kind of blowing right to left across the screen here, so it's going to try and push him into this dock. Let's see if he can make the U-turn. I'm not sure why they opted to do this path. Oh, he's going to get the assist. Now, the real question is whether the assist will actually help or not. So he's going to get the bow pushed around, but now that stern's going to want to swing into the dock. This is going to be tight. Oh, and he's going to gun it. He's hitting the gas. Oh, and he's just going to squeeze it out. I thought for sure he was going to hit that ski at the end of the dock. Man, that was a close call right there. In tight quarters, my man pulled it out, though. And here we've got one of our 79th Street regulars. We see these guys out here just about every weekend. But I'm trying to look at the ski that's behind them because they are struggling. The tide's low, and they're struggling to get up the dock. I'm surprised nobody's came over and stopped them because this is not a ski dock, I don't believe, today. So, and actually our boat comes in a little off too. We're getting a little bit of a two for action here. So our guy steps on, and the girls are going to float off on the ski, but Wifey's trying to hang on to the pole here to try and get this boat up. And even the boat's having some struggles, and I think the girls on the ski are going to have to bring it back around. So Wifey's hanging on one-handed. She's going to have to go for the step off and try and get a line going. And there we go, and she's got the line in hand. And she should be able to pull this one over. And let's see if the girls are bringing the ski back. And here we go. Will we get any drama out of this one? And the girls have got their hand on the dock. I think we're going to be good. But we're not done here yet. This guy, man, when they pulled out, that boat was way off. So they're going to reset it. But, man, that thing just rolled as soon as they started going up the dock. So we're going to put a foot on it, see if we can get it pushed over just a little bit. And with the slow pull out here, it looks like it's going to reset itself, at least in a much better position than it was. It was rough for a moment there. And they still may have to back this one down again, but I mean, man, when they first pulled out, I thought that thing was going to roll off the trailer. It was so far over. And here comes some of Miami-Dade's finest, and looks like our girl is going to try and land this boat. Got a good approach angle. It's not too crazy here today. If you look in the background, you can kind of see the trees. I mean, they're moving a little bit, but nothing wild for down here in Miami. So she's got the assist ready for her. Our girl looks like she's going to land this one just about perfect. Kind of been a consensus today. I mean, nothing too wild right this second. And here we go, and she's on. Way to go. And this is our typical 79th Street scene right here. This is what we're used to. Those party crews that have been out there on the bay all day having a good time, coming back in. And these are our peeps. These are the people we live here for, to see them come back in. So our crew's gonna hit the brakes a little bit. We can tell the wind's picked up a little bit this afternoon now. As you can see the flags rolling off the boat in front of us, which will make it a little more complex as these guys try and approach the dock. And it's always interesting when I see somebody standing in the bow like this, man. One little brake check and we've got a swimmer. But our guy's keeping the line tight, keeping his weight back, trying to stay as centered as he can. But there's a brake check, small brake check, he hangs on fine. Now, doing a little dance for the ladies, showing them some love. Come on, ladies, get back in. So we've had to back out again. We're going to have to go for a third approach on this one and see if we can get it right this time. We make the slow roll approach. Probably looks okay, especially with the kind of wind he's dealing with today. This spot won't be a terrible spot. Oh, we got the slip up front. Hang on, bro. And there we go. He's going to get the step off, and we're going to get that front line on the dock, but let's see if we can get this stern line over there as well. As we've got somebody on the ready with it, but they just got to get close. And there she goes for the step up, and she's going to make it up as well. And we will get this boat put home and buttoned up. So I'm not going to lie right here. What we're about to see, please don't do this. This is the stupidest thing I've seen at a boat ramp in a long time. And we see a lot of stupid things. Our guy just has a 50-foot line behind their jet ski, towing somebody in on a tube to a busy boat ramp and dragging that line underwater where nobody really can see it. If one of these vessels you see at the docks right now decided to back out, they wouldn't even know that line was there unless they watched the ski cross. Which means that the line would get caught in the props and madness at the ramp would ensue. I mean, I don't know why anybody would think this is a good idea. You can't just pull into a boat ramp with somebody on a tube and leaving 50 foot of line out underwater. The things we see down here at the ramp. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.